They are not acrobats. They are emaciated, frail rural women, struggling to make both ends meet, braving dense forest conditions, and extreme cold in winter and heat in summer. The skinny bodies speak volumes about their struggle for a livelihood. They are fit to work in hard conditions, irrespective of their age. They wake up early in the morning to pound whatever grain they have at home, cook a morsel of food for members in the family, and for them to carry if the forest they intend to cover is far away. The bugle call comes in handy, and they troop into the forest holding their favorite weapon, sickle, as they make their way into the wilderness. Kandhamal district in Orissa, which was earlier known as Phulbani, is about 230 kilometers from Bhubaneswar, the capital of Orissa. The plateau is mountain-locked with lush green pristine forest. The district has a distinction for its lung space due to the spectacular greenery seen everywhere, unlike what one experiences in other districts with denuded barren forests and hills. Daringbadi is a block headquarter, which is 106 kilometers from Phulbani, the district headquarter, to be traversed through winding forest roads as one approaches the district from anywhere. A sleepy small town of about 8,000 population, Daringbadi is known for its eerie cold in winter and is often called as the Darjeeling of Orissa. People belong to both tribal and scheduled castes, lead a life mainly on cultivating coarse cereals and paddy, and cash crops like ginger and turmeric that they sell for a song to the middlemen. They share their home with their domestic animals like cow and buffaloes, separated by pieces of wood in between, where they sleep and animals kept at night. The tribal women have tattooed natural resplendent skinny face and a shape that reminds the hard ways the modern women work to attain. They go to work in the field with the kids wrapped on the back in a piece of cloth. These women set out early in the morning after finishing house chores like pounding paddy, cooking food, setting animals free, trek miles to reach their preferred destination deep inside the forest for a rendezvous with Collie, a climber which is their breadwinner. Koli leaves, which in English is known as silai, is today a much sought after raw material for a livelihood for these women who have no other go for a minimum sustenance. They plucked the leaves from the climber as far as they could reach from the ground, and also by climbing the rosewood trees where the climber outshines the mother tree. They sing in mellifluous voice to establish a network amidst them, not to be left out alone in dense forest. Those who perch the trees throw the plucked leaves to the ground, unmindful of the ones that get stuck up in between in the tree branches. The gravitational force and occasionally shaking of the trees get the full load to the ground. The heart-shaped green leaves are stacked and bundled at the ground. The tobacco, locally known as naso, hidden at the cloth knot, will rejuvenate their spirit as they share it with the rest in the company. Its slow release is assured as the same is kept under the tongue. They are about to return home as the raw material is ready to be processed immediately before getting dried up.
आज्ञा ये खावा पीवा किसी मिलूना काम धाम कि ना पंचायत किसी कम आसुना कि ना कुली मजूरी जापारूना तेणु खावा पीवा को न मिलवा हेतु ये मैंने जंगल को जाकि पतर तोलिकी एम पतर आणिकी खली सिलेकरी बिकुचन.
Usually, afternoons are used to stitch the leaves. The needle is prepared from a dried weed, split into pieces. The leaves are stitched using the needle in quick succession by hands. The women come together in groups or in single to do the work. That depends upon the time at their disposal. The final product is ready to be dried. They spread them into the courtyard in the sun. and collect them back as the sun sets.
ଖଲିପତ୍ର ଏଠି ସିଲେଇବା ପାଇଁ ଆଦୌ କେହି ଜାଣିନଥିଲେ। ଏହି ଖଲିପତ୍ର ସାଧାରଣତଃ ଉଦୟଗିରି, ବାଲିଗୁଡ଼ା, ରାଇକିଆ, ନୂଆଗାଁ ଏ ଅଞ୍ଚଳରେ ବହୁତ ସିଲାସିଲି କରି ସେମାନେ 2 ପଇସା ପାଉଥିଲେ। ତାକୁ ଆଖି ଆଗରେ ରଖି ଆମର ଅର୍ଗାନାଇଜ ତରଫରୁ ଗୋଟିଏ ମାଲେବାଡ଼ିରେ ଗୋଟିଏ ଆଞ୍ଚଳିକ ସ୍ତରରେ ମିଟିଂଟେ ଗୋଟିଏ କରାହେଲା। ଦେଖାଗଲା ଯେ ସେମାନେ ସିଲେଇ ଜାଣିନାହାନ୍ତି, ପତ୍ର ତୁଳି ଜାଣିନାହାନ୍ତି, ବିକି ଜାଣିନାହାନ୍ତି, ବିକିବାର ସୁବିଧା ନାହିଁ, ଏସବୁ ଉପରେ ଆଲୋଚନା କରାଗଲା।
These days, the government has opened stitching centers using ordinary sewing machines to convert the raw leaves into stitched leaves. The trained hands do it very fast, and it's stunning to see old women as they give shape to those leaves into leaf plates. They're taught to repair their machines as well in case a breakdown happens to it. A supervisor appointed from the panchayat oversees the work being done. Bulk of the leaves, however, is stitched at home, only for want of enough centers and convenient timing. With the advent of self-help groups and opening of collection depots by both government and private businessmen, the marketing has become rather easy, unlike 10 years ago when they had to walk upon 20 kilometers to reach the nearest collection depot. The dried plates are then stacked into a choka, which contains 80 plates with a rope tied around it. A choka is a unit used in calculations while marketing the product. It was sold on credit at prices as low as an incredible 1 rupee. Lower still at times for 1 choka those days. The situation now has remarkably changed. The self-help groups have opened their own collection depots and offer ready money on selling it. The same is the case with private persons as well.
कोलिंगा प्रापिनामा ग्यांग गाइदे कोलिंगा प्रापिनामा मु 6 टाका नल तो 5 टाका प्रांगा केजी माने 11 टाका ने बनी रोने साम पान बिना में सोनी 4 चक्का नल तो 3 चक्का नल तो 5 चक्का कोलिंग भाड़े खाली ओधो आडा आदाय आइन प्रांगा निगे 6-7 से काते कनी प्रांगा केजे का 2 केजी हिम बाइना